Hello and welcome to Books of Blood. My name is John, and today I've got a review of Creature by Hunter Shay. So that being said, I'm going to read the synopsis and then I'll give you my thoughts on it. The monsters live inside Kate Woodson. Chronic pain and autoimmune diseases have robbed her of a normal, happy life. However, things start to look up when her husband Andrew surprises her with a stay in a Dream Lake cottage in Maine for the summer. It's beautiful, remote, idyllic, a place to heal. But they are not alone. Something is in the woods, screeching in the darkness, banging on the house and leaving animals for dead. Its jagged screams can be heard late into the night. Whatever it is, so far, it hasn't come into the house. But how long will that last? Kate's condition worsens and she becomes feverish, unable to tell dream from reality. Soon the cottage becomes their prison, and they'll be lucky to escape alive. Okay, so as I was reading this book, one of the first major thoughts that came to my mind is there's a reason why Hunter Shay is such a master at writing these type of books, at writing the creature feature novel. You know, because this is definitely not his first rodeo. He's written The Dover Demon, The Jersey Devil, The Montauk Monster. The list goes on and on and on, all right? But the reason is not because he knows how to write about the creatures. It's because he knows how to write about the human beings in the books, especially with this one. Because he makes these two characters, Andrew and Kate, he makes them very human, very likable. You know, you feel for Kate, you feel for her pain, you feel for her frustration at not being able to do the things that she used to be able to do. You know, and you feel for Andrew also. And the main reason you feel for Andrew is because, you know, she wasn't always sick. So it's one of those things where he didn't sign up for this, but he's staying in it for the long haul. You know that these two love each other dearly, all right? And they would do anything for each other, especially Andrew for Kate, all right? So that being put aside, let's talk about the monster. Let's talk about the creature. Now, the one thing about this book, as I was reading through it, and you get a long way into it before you actually see the creature. And there's a lot of times in this book, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, is this all in her head? You know? But then he kind of lets you know, well, it's not in her head, you know, because Andrew hears it too. Because, you know, he hears these screams. The only you know, I'm not going to mention that. You know, they both hear it. But I still, throughout this entire book, until I saw physical evidence of this creature, you know, I thought to myself, man, this is all in her head. And it's not, all right? It's not at all, okay? That being said, and I don't want to get too far into telling you any more about it, but yes, there is a creature. But it is definitely not going to be what you expect it to be. There is a big twist toward the end of this book. And it's not a twist that I felt like was tacked on because he didn't know how to end the book. It was a twist that I just thought was just a fantastic twist to this book. And if you do read the book and you finish it, and if you think, oh, well, he just tacked on that ending, let me give you a little hint about something. Read the afterword, and you'll get a little bit better perspective on why he wrote the book the way he did, why the creature in this book is not what you is not going to be what you expect it to be, you know. And the creature is described, because I'm going to describe the creature, and you're going to be thinking in your head Sasquatch or Bigfoot. Okay, keep thinking that. That's perfectly fine. This creature is 8 feet tall, covered in hair, but he also looks diseased. That's the way he's described in the book. He looks diseased, all right? And I'm not going into any more detail about it, just to tell you that there is a connection between Kate and this creature in the woods, all right? This book was just a fantastic read. It's just, and you know, and there were a few times in the book, all right, that I got frustrated. I'm thinking, all right, come on, please show this thing. I want to know that it's real, all right? But you just hear screams outside. The thing throws rocks at their cabin. You hear things, but you don't see things. You even smell things, but you don't see things, okay? And again, like I said, for the longest time, I'm thinking, is there a creature in this book? Yes, there is. It just takes a while to get to this creature. And once it gets to it, to quote Timothy the Oliphant and The Girl Next Door, the juice is definitely worth the squeeze. And I'm not talking about the Jack Ketchum, the movie adaptation of the Jack Ketchum, The Girl Next Door. There's another movie by the same name. Anyway, I digress, okay? I love this book. Yes. I mean, like I said, to me, this book firmly establishes Hunter Shay as an absolute master of creature feature horror, and that is because he knows how to write the humans in his creature feature horror books. They're not cookie cutter characters. They're not characters that he writes about and then basically, they're just waiting to be devoured, torn limb from limb, or made the creature's bitch or whatever like that. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why this book is so fantastic, because of the human element to it. The monster's fantastic, but the humans are even better, okay? That being said, I give this book 5 stars. It deserves it highly. It highly deserves it. And I'm definitely looking forward to reading more Hunter Shay. I've read some stuff by him, but I want to read more. So yeah, that's my review for Creature, a very human monster story. And that's going to do it for today. I thank you guys for watching, and have a great evening. Bye.